Mira, I was just looking for you to give you an update.
I've been trying to call you. You have to set Vinicio Corisco free.
Have you gone insane?
Perhaps, but you have to let that man go.
Even if I wanted to, this is beyond my control now. The media, the judiciary. I would not be able to undo this.
Let's not underestimate your power, General Vaca. And don't underestimate my knowledge of what happens in the back rooms of what you call government. You drove Vinicio Corisco to despair, and I have been pushed too far by other circumstances. I must see that this man is freed quietly. Even if you must come up with a reason to do so, that will satisfy the public.
That is absurd.
Do you recognize anyone in this picture?
What is this? Why are you showing me this filth?
Look at it closely. Maybe in the vortex of the cesspool you will find a hand you recognize. A man's hand?
I don't see anything.
You're not looking carefully. It's that hand holding another man's genitals. Right there in the middle of the bunch. At first, it looks like anyone's hand, doesn't it? Then you see that peculiar tattoo.
Are you implying that is me in that repulsive orgy?
To imply is to suggest what is not evident, General. I am telling you, that is your hand. And that tattoo is the same one you have on your left hand, General.
This could be anyone.
But it isn't. It's you. And that is your hand. Just as other parts of your anatomy can be seen in other pictures. One of the movies on Silvana and Philippe's website also features more revealing parts of that same person you claim not to know. Until tonight, I thought I was the one who did not know who you really are. Even if your head was kept off camera.
What do you seek from me?
I told you already.
Mera, let's be reasonable. Why don't we come up to the meeting room?
I'm not going anywhere. I know of your reward system, Vaca. I have not toiled and soiled myself in the grease of this government during the past 15 years for nothing. I was missing some parts of the larger puzzle, but not anymore.
You are dealing with something you don't understand, and with people who could crush you.
Not if I crush them first. I have much to lose if I don't at least try. You see this file? The rest of it, with pictures and other scandalous material, is now in a place you cannot get to, Vaca. If anything should happen to me, someone will deliver it to all the press and to the Ministry of Justice. So don't threaten me. If anything should happen to me or to Vinicio Corisco, you will be disgraced.
I cannot act on my own. Even if I let Corisco go now, you will have to face other powers. People who can make life miserable for you. You will have to persuade them as well, or forever live in fear of your own shadow.
Sure. Your type of political reptile always slithers in packs.
Call it what you wish. You need to enlist them as well.
What could I do for people like you?
That's something you will have to work out for yourself.
Very well. Where do I find these people?
General Vaca here. We have complications. I cannot speak freely on this line. Someone wants to speak to you on the Corisco matter. Yes, it would seem crucial that you see him. When then? Just a minute. My contact can see you in 2 hours.
How will I know who this is?
I will take you there myself.
No. I will follow you in my car.
He will be there in 2 hours. Very well. Meet me in front of this building in an hour and a half.
Been all day. I've been worried for you.
It's been a long day and it's not over. I have to leave immediately.
What What's going on, Flavio?
Matters of state security, I cannot tell you.
State security. I can't tell you. What do you mean you can't tell me? I'm tired of hearing that. What can't you tell me? Flavio, are you in danger?
I don't know anymore.
You don't know? What's all the mystery?
This is not the first time I cannot tell you what I'm working on. You should be used to it.
Sometimes I think you keep things from me and use that excuse to keep me from knowing, Flavio.
Don't start on me, Ida. It's late and I don't have time to get into anything.
You've been given a deadline, Mrs. Miera. Tomorrow evening.
Wait, Ida, what are you doing?
What the hell is that? What happened to you? God, this is monstrous, disgusting. Oh God, tell me the truth. Did it fall off?
I'm trying to explain, Ida. Will you let me?
Did someone cut it off? I don't understand. It's so obscene. What is this, Flavio?
I had an accident.
An accident. Were they amputated?
No, Ida. I slipped.
What did you fall on?
No, nothing like that. I had a failing. I made a mistake. A terrible mistake. I don't have much time to explain. I have to meet General Vaca.
General Vaca is more important than explaining that.
I have sinned, Ida. Last night at the gala, I got carried away. It was a moment of weakness. I don't know what came over me. Philippe Fouchard introduced me to a woman.
You cheated on me with a woman Fouchard brought to you. Didn't you tell me to be careful with those people?
Yes. I should have listened to my own advice. I am sorry, Ade.
So you had sex with this stranger and she did this to you? How?
I don't know, Ade. I woke up this morning and they weren't there. I've been trying to find her, but no one knows where she went.
The man who introduced her to you?
He and Silvana claim she's out of the country. They don't know. And now we have this other mess with an insurgent, and he knows where I can find her, but I have to do something for him first, or I am going to...
Shut up! Shut up! You aren't making any sense! This all sounds like an excuse to turn yourself into a victim of your own lechery! How often have you done this same kind of thing before without losing your balls, that is?
Ade, that is not a fair question. I am a man!
And I am a woman. How would you have liked it if I came home one day missing my breast and told you my only reason for cheating on you was my gender? You miserable bastard.
I'm sorry, Ade. Please forgive me.
You're sorry you did it? Or you're sorry she took them? Or you're sorry I found out before you had a chance to get them back? You've kept me in rags, worrying for spending a dime on anything just out of the fear of your miserliness, borrowing from friends, covering up my every expense, and all the while you've been going around spending on whores with the money I saved you?
I don't pay for sex, Ade. You are offending me.
Offending you? Offending you? You have some. Well, you had some. Anyway. Now, all you have is arrogance, cynicism, 15 years by your side, and finally I found out who you really are.
You make me out to be a scoundrel.
If the jockstrap were to fit, you could wear it.
I have to get dressed to go, Ida. I need to meet General Vaca to visit someone. It's my only chance to recover.
What difference does it make to me whether you get them back? You can't leave yet. Let me tell you first what your stinginess has driven me to, and you're going to have to get me out of this mess. After all, you don't want the whole world to find out about your problem, do you? Mr. I'm in control, Mr. Arrogance, Mr. Powerful Minister.
What is this about?
Not what, who. Your pimp friend Philippe Fouchard and his high-tech cyberspace whore Madame Silvana de Fabiani? And this is what you're going to do.
Good evening, gentlemen. Silvana. My business here tonight is with the senator. I need to see him in private.
I'm afraid that is not advisable, Minister Mera. These friends stand to lose as much as anyone if we do not resolve this complication you have created. Between you and some other absurd charges that Judge Linares has decided to throw upon our dignity, we have had quite a busy day.
I have not created anything, Senator, and whatever the judiciary wants from you, that is not my business. Circumstances have thrown me into the fire. Since these other people are all involved, very well, sir. I will state my purpose. I have come here to demand that you release Vinicio Curisco.
So General Vaca has informed me, Minister Mera. We are just going to waste our time listening to your reasons for such a preposterous request, or demand, as you seem to think you are in a position to present. Nonetheless, I am still curious as to the justification you feel you have to come to me tonight to ask, demand.
We do not have time for protocol or parlor games, Senator. Here is what I have for you. When you have had a chance to examine this, if you need the additional time, we shall talk. Now do I have your attention? Do you agree that I do have an upper hand here?
What exactly do you want from us?
I need the same from all of you, but in different measure from each.
Enough with the riddles.
I intend to, but not to you as a group. Senator, will you allow us the use of several rooms in your house?
For what purpose?
I need to talk to several of you, separately. At the end of our conversations, we will decide what must be done.
I don't understand.
It sounds like a foolish ruse.
I can assure you nothing about this is such. Some issues concern only some of you, and I doubt that you will want me to vent them with others. Believe me, you will not like it if I do. Well?
When everyone else was in here, I wanted to go along with you for your own sake. Now I am telling you that this is an outrage. Blackmail of the lowest sort.
Nothing beneath you.
Minister Mera, I protest.
Let him talk, Amadou. Right now we don't have a choice. Later we shall see how this works itself out.
This is outrageous, Mayra. We have contributed to the ruling party. We have held so many secrets close to our hearts.
Obviously, you should have kept more.
So what if we choose to love each other, Jose and I? What does that have to do with our work in land development for this backwater country?
We will out them all over the internet.
With the pictures, Alberto, Yase, Vaca, Marachin, we can even do a Photoshop composite of Senator Amadou and his houseboy Morsir. Oh, this was all Amadou's doing.
This was all Silvana and Philippe's doing, you know. But it was planned in Alberto's den.
This was all Amado and Vaca's doing, you know.
They planned this whole thing out in Savannah's apartment. We were just innocent investors.
If I were to tell you that finding Flor Mato could save you, if you were to know that locating that witch could put an end to all this, would you find her?
I swear to you I would not know. She comes to us when she needs us.
Vinicio Curisco knows how to get to her.
Then why don't you go to him?
It's not that simple.
How can he link me to...
I already admitted it's me in the pictures, Amadou.
I don't know that that has anything to do with me.
No, we provide a service. Everyone out there needs someone, real or virtual. They need women, men, boys, dogs, freaks.
But not everyone has the cash. The internet is the great equalizer. You have a credit card, the door opens wide for you. Some want to look, others want to be looked at.
Some people have more than a credit card. They have special taste, and their token is influence. No one is really hurt.
They all get what they pay for, and we are compensated for facilitating. The rest is just a hunt. The overzealous persecuting the entrepreneurial.
Ida is not overzealous. You are persecuting her.
That was a business deal.
Legitimate business ventures do not usually lead to murder.
It can. It sure can in this country.
We are just businessmen trying to make a living. Those Indians have had the land long enough. It's our turn now.
This country has never appreciated progress, civilization. We make money, that's what we do. Nothing wrong with that.
This is what you will do. You will abandon all claims to Vinicio Corisco's land.
What? After all our work?
And you will not implicate Amadou or Vaca in any of your schemes.
Really now? In exchange for what?
If you don't, I will personally see to it that Silvana and Philippe out you on the internet as degenerates. I will go to the press with the information. In this country, machismo rules. Who will ever take you seriously again?
We would still be in the hands of Judge Liniaris.
If we go to prison, what difference will your outing make to us?
You don't really need an answer to that. Do you?
You cannot get to Liniaris.
Let me worry about. You will get your goons off my wife's back.
That is not under our control.
It is if you pay them off yourselves.
Why should we?
You will do that and more. You will destroy any evidence you have against Amadou and Vaca.
That's our insurance, Mayra.
Neither of you wants to have Linares pit you against Amadou and Vaca. You could destroy them, but your lives would pose a grave risk to others who need your silence. How long do you think they would allow the risk to exist? In this country, your type of business can lead to murder.
Linares will still put us away.
Leave Linares to me. You will free Vinicio Corisco and admit a mistake in his capture, and you will intercede with Linares to have charges dropped against the others.
We don't have the power to do that.
So you keep saying. People in this country take power like drugs, as needed or when addiction demands it. Grab it then. Otherwise, I will stand by watching your destruction. I will testify against you and denounce your sexual perversion. Silvana and Philippe will be glad to confirm it. Who knows? Maybe Linares will negotiate with them to sink you in exchange for leniency. Or maybe you will all annihilate each other in a very public spectacle. My guess is that you will choose differently.
What exactly is your interest in all this?
I have learned one thing in all this, and that is we are masters of the secrets we keep and the slaves of those we share.
Very well. Any ideas on how to apply this to Linares?
You tell me.
We don't have much. You're a smart man. I'll be brief.
Vinicio.
My darling, queridinha bonita. I have given my word. We need 2 favors from you. Listen to the man who saved my life and returned our land to our people.
And who exactly is this man you need my assistance with, Minister Mayor?
A man upon whom the future of many lives hinges. A judge.
A judge?
You may have heard his name. Edison Linares?
Linares? Judge Linares? Linares!
Why? Linares too?